come out of all hypocrisy. Whatever you are outside, you're righteous, be like that inside. Whatever you are on Sunday, and you're giving your heart to the Lord and singing to the Lord and worshiping the Lord, be like that during the week. Whatever you are when members of the church are around, you say, I cannot do that, I cannot do that, I cannot say that, because members of the church are around. When the members of the church are not around, and you're all alone by yourself, to say that we're children of God and we practice holiness means when people are not there, we're still going to live the life that a child of God ought to live. We're looking at Luke chapter 12. Luke chapter 12, I'm reading from verse 16. Luke chapter 12, the fatal deception of the hope of hypocrites. Luke chapter 12, verse 16. And he spake a parable unto them, saying, the ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentifully. And he thought within himself, saying, what shall I do? Because I have no room where to bestow my goods, my fruits. And he said, this what will I do? I will pull down my barns and build greater, and there will I bestow all my fruits and my goods. And I will say to my soul, soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. That's what the people of the world call success. Success without salvation. This is what they say will give them happiness. I've gotten this, I've gotten this, I've gotten that. Bank account here in Nigeria, bank account overseas, houses here in Nigeria, houses almost in every part of Nigeria, in the north at the capital here in Lagos, and then in the east I've got houses there. Here is what they call achievement without salvation. Here is what they call success. Here is what they call making it. They said that man has made it. If you follow him there, he is not in need of anything. Anywhere he goes, he has an account he can withdraw from, and is not in need of anything at all. And so he says in verse 19, and I will say to my soul, soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. You go to such a person, you're talking about being born again. You go to such a person and you're inviting them to come and hear the word of God. They look at you from the top to the bottom, from the head to your toe. And they look at your dress and they put their hand in their pockets and they give you maybe 5,000 naira. They say, hey, go and spend this one. You know, church, what am I going to look for? All you people that go to church, you're looking for money, I've got it. You're looking for land, I've got it. You're looking for house, I've got it. You're looking for property, I've got it. So what am I going to church for? They don't understand that money does not satisfy the soul. They don't understand that sand and cement will not settle you and build a mansion for you up on high. And so the man said, I will say to my soul, soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. But God said unto him, what will God say unto you? I've got this. What will God say unto you? I belong to this church. What will God say unto you? I worship. What will God say unto you? I'm sacrificially giving everything I've got. That's not the important thing. What will God say unto you? I'm rich. I have need of nothing. I have all the clothes and all the fashions you could think about in the world. That's not the point. What will God say unto you? But God said unto him, thou fool, thou fool. A rich man, thou fool. Educated man, thou fool. Highly placed man, thou fool. A person that had more than enough. of these world's material things, thou fool. It says, God said, thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Then whose shall those things be which thou hast provided? You cannot take 1 naira out of 1,000,000,000 naira that you have. You cannot take 1 naira out and get beyond the grave. It's useless. All the houses, you cannot take the title deeds. You cannot take anything away, because at that time when God says come over, you leave everything behind. You know, somebody died and another person was asking, how much did he leave behind? They said, why are you asking? He left all. He left all behind. And the people who are chasing shadows, those who are chasing the mirage of life, and they want to be here, they want to be here, they want to be there. All they're looking for is what eyes can see. They want to build that, and that's my house, and that's my mansion, that's this and that's that. It says, when you are to be carried out of that house, who shall those things be that you have labored for? And it says, so is he that lays up treasure for himself and is not rich towards God. I pray that will not be your lot. You'll not die inside money, and yet you don't have a mansion in heaven. You'll not die inside riches and wealth, and yet you do not have a place in heaven. You'll not die popular here on earth, and then in heaven nobody knows you. You give your life to the Lord. You surrender completely to the Lord. And then in your mind, there's no hypocrisy, but holiness unto the Lord forever and ever.